What's going on YouTube? This is Austin here from Austin and Dakota coming at you again with another video for you guys today. And today, it's been a long time since I've last done a video. I think the last video I did was the ABCs of black metal that I did a while back. Part 3 is coming soon, so stay tuned. But for today, we're going to stick with black metal. And I'm going to talk about... I'm seeing a lot of people give their favorite black metal albums of all time. I'm going to do the same here. These are my top 5 favorite black metal albums of all time. It's black metal from all over the world, so I'm not really going to say where the band's from. So let's just go ahead and jump right into it. So number 5, you're going to be surprised that I have this album in my top 5. Or you're going to be surprised that this is a demo. Way before they became black and death metal, Behemoth, and I just said it, Behemoth was black metal. So at number 5, for my top 5 favorite black metal albums of all time, I went with Behemoth from the Pagan Vastlands. Amazing demo. I freaking love it. One of the best things Behemoth ever did, in my opinion. Just everything about it is just amazing. I mean, it's stripped down, just raw, in-your-face black metal, and this is a dang good album. A really good album. One that I would highly recommend you guys check out. I haven't listened to this thing in God knows how long. I don't know what year this album or this demo came out. All I know is this is a super rare demo. So definitely, if you could find it, keep it. I mean, everything about this demo is amazing. Thy Winter Kingdom, Summoning of the Ancient Ones, The Dance of the Pagan Flames, Black Visions of the Almighty, their take on Mayhem's Death Crush. Awesome demo. Highly recommend it. So number 5, Behemoth from the Pagan Vastlands. Oh, and the instrumentation on this demo is amazing. Everything about it, top to bottom, is just awesome. So yeah, I would recommend this demo. If you don't already have this demo, then you need to go find it. But it's a super rare demo to find. Okay, so number 4, I don't own this album, unfortunately. But I think it's either the band's second or third project. And it's my favorite by them. At number 4, I went with Lord Belial, Enter the Moonlight Gate. Enter the Moonlight Gate by Lord Belial is my favorite Lord Belial album. Although a lot of people say either Kiss the Goat or Unholy Crusade. I think Enter the Moonlight Gate is their best album, bar none. Easily for the fact because, I mean, it's Swedish death metal to a T. Pretty much. They defined what Swedish black metal was. Everything about it is just so amazing. The riffs, the guitar tone, the instrumentation, awesome. Absolutely love that album. I'm kind of ashamed that I don't have it with me in my collection. I really wish I had it. But at the same time, though, Lord Belial's stuff is really hard to find. But I mean, freaking love Enter the Moonlight Gate by Lord Belial. That's my number 4. As far as my favorite track goes off that album, I don't know. There's so many great tracks on that album that it's really hard for me to pick. But yeah, that's my number 4, Lord Belial, Enter the Moonlight Gate. Alright, number 3. Number 3 is by a classic black metal band. But this is actually not my favorite album by them. But there was a song on this album that got me started on black metal, so that kind of what drove me to get this album. So at number 3, I went with Immortal, Diabolical Full Moon Mysticism, 1992, I believe, their first album. Got their first full length. I really enjoyed this album. However, Diabolical Full Moon Mysticism is not my favorite Immortal album. I'm already going to see in the comments, oh, why'd you put it in there when it's not your favorite Immortal album? Because here's the thing. Cold Winds of Funeral Dust was my introduction to Immortal. That and Sons of Northern Darkness. So it made me want to go check them out. and Cold Winds of Funeral Dust led me to getting this album. This is a super rare album, though. This is a really hard album to find. But, I mean, it's just, the cover art is just classic Immortal. But, I mean, this one is just really raw, aggressive, not really aggressive black metal, but it's really raw black metal. That's how I can really define it. I mean, the Call of the Winter Moon to start the song off, or to start the album off, awesome. Cryptic Winter Storms, A Perfect Visions of the Rising Northland, love it. And this is actually the only album to feature, I believe Armageddon, if I'm not mistaken, Armageddon, on this album, either him or Demonaz, because I think Demonaz, I think he had something wrong with his hands where he couldn't play. But yeah, love Diabolical Full Moon Mysticism. That's my number 3 from 1992. And before anyone asks me what my favorite Immortal album is, I give it to Battles in the North. Battles in the North is my favorite Immortal album, strictly because they were trying to find their tone or their sound, and they found it with that album. Alright, coming in at number 2. This one was a toss-up between this one and another album that I'm going to hold up. I just grabbed it. But number 2, my second favorite black metal album of all time. These guys are absolutely awesome, and this album kind of proves it. So number 2, I went with Sargeist, Satanic Black Devotion. This came out in 2003. It was a toss-up between this and Let the Devil In from 2010, which Sargeist album I prefer. So it was a toss-up between Satanic Black Devotion and Let the Devil In from 2010, what one was going to be on the list. I like both, but if I had to choose which one I would listen to more, I'd say Satanic Black Devotion. Great finished black metal here. I'm probably going to go on record and say that Satanic Black Devotion is my favorite Sargeist album. You know what, I'll say it. Satanic Black Devotion, this is my favorite Sargeist album. But yeah, from 2003. Just awesome, raw, aggressive at times, finished black metal. Awesome album, love it, love the tone, love the instrumentation on it. I mean, the self-titled track, Frowning Existing, I think Frowning Existing should be a DSBM kind of song. The lead singer's vocals make it sound like a DSBM song, and it's awesome. Panzer God, Black Effin' Murder. Black Effin' Murder is probably one of the best black metal songs to date. But yeah, highly recommend Satanic Black Devotion. That's my number 2, Sargeist, Satanic Black Devotion from 2003. Now, you probably are thinking, what is your number 1? What is your favorite black metal album of all time? Or what is my favorite black metal album of all time? If you've been following the channel for quite a while, and for me talking about black metal, if you watched the Unholy Trinity black metal video, then you should know what one I'm about ready to show. And I have no honorable mentions. None at all. Because this album right here takes the cake. Everyone should know what my favorite black metal album of all time is. Number 1. Easily. Darkthrone, Transylvanian Hunger. This came out in 1994. This has the ultimate lineup on it of Fenriz and Nocturnal Culto, even though they had Zephyrus on A Blaze in the Northern Sky and Under a Funeral Moon, which those 2 albums are classics. I love those albums. But out of the Unholy Trinity, I still think Transylvanian Hunger is their best. And it's my favorite by them, and it's my favorite black metal album of all time. When Altars of Madness, I think I'm pronouncing that right, he said this was his favorite black metal album too. But yeah, I have to say that Transylvanian Hunger is my favorite. It's my favorite Darkthrone album, and it's my favorite black metal album of all time. 100%. the lyrics, the songwriting, everything about this album is awesome. Now, in my opinion, they didn't harness the Norwegian sound until they put out this album and I believe Panzerfaust that came out a year later. I don't have that by Darkthrone. I do need to get it. But yeah, love it. I love the two albums that they did when they transitioned into black metal. Like I said, A Blaze in the Northern Sky and Under a Funeral Moon. People say A Blaze in the Northern Sky is their favorite by Darkthrone. But yeah, can't go wrong with Transylvanian Hunger from 1994 by Darkthrone. Absolutely love it. I mean, the only one I can pronounce in English is Transylvanian Hunger. Everything else is in Norway, and I can't really put my finger on what it all means. Let's just say the third track, Skald O Satan Soul, whatever that means. That is my favorite track off this album. Everything about it is just awesome, and like I said, they really harnessed the Norwegian sound when they put out this album. So that's my number one, Darkthrone, Transylvanian Hunger from 1994. So yep, that's it. That does it. Those are my top 5 favorite black metal albums of all time. Thank you very much for watching. Maybe here soon, I'll do rap next. I'll do old school rap next. So yeah, once again, thank you very much for watching, and potentially my next video will either be part 3 of the ABCs of black metal, or I will do my old school rap CD collection. Not collection, my top 5 favorite old school rap albums. So you let me know in the comments below what you want to see. Till next time, thank you guys very much for watching. If you guys enjoyed, please like, comment, subscribe down below. Be sure to hit the bell notification so that way you don't miss any more videos like this in the near future. Thank you guys very much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.